buy online are rather skeptical, right? Quite skeptical. They can't feel the product, touch it, or see it, or they don't meet you in person to kind of gauge what kind of person you are. But if over a long period of time, you stay the course and you contact them again and again and again, and they see that you're serious about this, they will begin to trust you. And then it will be easier to get them to the next level. And if they love the product at the next level, they will love the product. They will be interested. They will go, okay, well, this was tremendous value, and this was tremendous value. We're all talking about good products here. If your product is crap, then forget about it. None of this would apply, or wouldn't be sustainable. They will then automatically graduate from one level to the next. So I guess what I'm saying is just focus on the mailing list and make sure you've got great products. Is that cool with everybody? Yeah? Okay, so capture the prospect's name first, ask them what they want, do a survey, have a flycatcher page up, and I'll explain what that is soon, and then sell to them. You might not even have a product. You might not even know what you want to do yet, but start building a mailing list in a given topic. People who are interested in Ferrari emblems, for example, was something that Corey Rudel did. He started building a mailing list and then said, okay, well, you're interested in Ferraris and Ferrari things. What exactly are you looking for? And people replied to him, well, we're looking for this, this, and this. And he found that a large majority of them were looking for Ferrari emblems. He found fantastic. Okay, there's a market here. I'll go and supply them for you. Don't try to sell to them straight away. It is like courting someone. Another way to describe it is, how did they put it? Well, it'll come back to me. But basically, don't try to sell to your prospect straight away. Give them value. Introduce yourself to them. Tell them what you're about. Break them in gently, basically, before you ask them to buy something. Build that relationship, build that trust, that rapport. You can do it. You can do this even with email. You can do this with autoresponders. You can do this totally automatically. This sounds a bit weird, building a relationship automatically by autoresponders, but that's just how it happens. They say out of sight, out of mind. Well, if you constantly remind them, hey, it's me. Here's some more value. You start building a bond with that person. Start building a relationship with that person. Write a great newsletter to keep them loyal and interested. Build a loyal following. Keys to a good newsletter. Okay, here are the keys to having a good newsletter. Make sure you inject your personality into it, because part of it is just showbiz. Have an opinion, create controversy, have a sense of humor, be quirky, be funny, be different, act a little crazy, zany, goofy, controversial. The more crazy you are, a lot of people are going to be put off, and but the majority of them will go, okay, well, this guy, I don't like everything he says, but he's a little bit crazy. At least it's interesting. The last thing you want to do is bore them. And keep giving them value, keep them interested, and be consistent. This is an amazing thing when it comes to marketing. People think that the number one key determining how many sales you make in your business is the price, or the competition, or your product. And they've done research about this, and they found that the number one reason, beyond the service that you deliver and the value, all of that, beyond all of that, the number one reason people buy from someone is because they trust them and have confidence in them, because they've displayed consistency. When somebody is consistent, you trust them. If somebody emails you every 3 days for a year, you trust them, because there's somebody who was able to put a system in place who is organized enough to consistently deliver something to them, or consistently puts themselves in front of them. Does that make sense? You build that level of trust by being consistent. You build that level of that commitment, that relationship, by consistently showing up in front of someone. Who here has had the experience that there's a salesperson, and they call you once, they call you every single week for 6 months or for however long, and then you just go, bloody hell, if he's calling me every single time for so long, this must be good. He must be serious about this. Anybody had some kind of similar experience? Nobody? Good. Okay. Okay, list building strategies. Different list building strategies. I think it was Simon or maybe Nick that was asking me different ways, possibly to build a mailing list. Or maybe I've just made that up in my mind. Okay, first of all, in order to build your mailing list, you need to have a form. You need to have somewhere where they can